This year's bar conference is unique in the sense that for the first time we have a virtual option and we have an in-person option, of course, right, due to the pandemic.
And by the way, this is the bar conference that brings together all the lawyers in the country, including the president.
That's correct. And I'll use this opportunity to say thank you, because ever since he became president, he's graced our every bar conference, and he will be in Bolga as well to speak to us. Now, I was saying that this year's conference is unique because for the first time, we are going to introduce e-voting, such that people who are unable to be at the conference will be able to vote from wherever they are in the world, not only Ghana, wherever they are in the world. And the intervention has been designed specifically for the Bar Association, such that you can vote from a PC, a YAM phone, iPhone, Android, any device, you will have access to vote. Now, it works this way. Everybody will be sent a one-time password called the OTP. And using your OTP, you can exercise your franchise. Once you cast your vote, either electronically or manually, there's no way, absolutely no way that you can, switch and attempt to vote through the other means. It has been designed such that the moment you vote, the Electoral Commission will know that you voted electronically. So that if you are at Bolga and, for example, you vote from your hotel room and you turn up at the conference place and say that you've not voted, all the EC does is that it looks at the computer and it will tell you that you voted. It is that simple. And, the vision I had was that it should be speed with integrity.
All right. So it turns out that you are not contesting, you're not running.
No, I've done my time.
Okay, so who are the people who are contesting for president? Let's stick with the president, because I know there are several roles.
Yes. We have two candidates for the position of president. Mrs. Fogati, who is the current president of Greater Accra, and Mr. Yaobuafo, who is the national secretary, current national secretary. There are two contestants.
All right. You haven't anointed anyone?
What power do I have?
No, in Ghana, we had a Swedru declaration. You haven't done any such thing.
No. Both candidates have their own strengths and their weaknesses, and I believe that the law fraternity is a close one, and that they've been around, they've campaigned and sent their messages, and I believe that everybody will exercise his private view.
All right.
Whatever he say really would not matter.
Now, having talked about the Bar Conference, then I want to look at the role of the Ghana Bar Association as we have it now. The Ghana Bar Association, as far as I remember, used to be this very vocal institution that spoke and shook the foundations of the country. And I mean, once the Bar Association took a position, people had to listen. I mean, people in authority had to listen. I'm talking about the revolutionary days and when we started our democracy. But it looks like in recent times, we don't hear that much from the Ghana Bar Association. Have you been caught up in this culture of silence too?
Absolutely not. In fact, the distinction lies in your own question. You say that in the revolutionary days.
All right.
In the democratic days.
Okay.
In the revolutionary days, you had no way of changing a government. In the revolutionary days, the people who were in authority had not been voted into authority. Right now, every government which comes is the government of the people of Ghana. Every policy that they make is subject to a referendum every 4 years. Every person has got the right to say that, look, this policy is not good. Therefore, the scenario has changed significantly. It is not the issue of somebody has taken a gun and come to power. The person in power has been voted into power. Therefore, that is a government of the people of Ghana. So you must be careful when you speak. All right? Two, the terrain has also changed. There are so many NGOs who are speaking to so many issues. So it is not the Bar Association alone. And most importantly, the Bar Association, even though it is a voluntary organization, is recognized in the Constitution of Ghana. And we are represented on many statutory boards and corporations. Therefore, what it means influentially is that we have an input into policy. So every policy which comes out, or most policies which come out, have our input. So who will you be speaking against? Your own representatives or who? Therefore, you will see that we are very, very selective in what we say and when we say it, because the terrain has changed.
All right, the terrain has changed, and I feel that what we should be careful that we don't leave things to referendums through the elections every 4 years, because in between these 4-year terms, we tend to have a lot of things happening. For instance, there are calls for the sacking of the health minister because they say he broke several laws, and GBA, one would expect that GBA would speak to such an issue, for instance. I'm not sure we've heard the GBA speak about